and this is Tips for Living in Mexico, Part 4. Hi guys and gals, and we have a new series of videos from our archives, re-editing them with lots of hints and tips. They will be about living in, moving to, retiring in Mexico and Huatulco. So, if you find prices in any of these videos, they're passé. They no longer count. And you stay tuned. Life in Huatulco YouTube. Please subscribe and hit like button. Those little ducks are actually hangers for your curtain rods. They're all different types. And let's learn what else you can get done at the Pine Furniture Store. My new desk I had made, it's sturdy, it's chic, it's real tall so it doesn't hurt my back. Spacious room for work, and it fit into my office perfectly. Another friend also had one made just like it, but she would put 2 different monitors and a laptop on hers, and you'll see that in a minute. See the legs? Now look at the work on it. Yeah, he did a good job. He always does. Thank you, Ramiro. Look at the legs. They're sturdy. They're pretty. It's unfinished. You can do it the way you want, but you have a lot of workspace here. It does not shake, move, wiggle. It's very stable. Love this desk. And I think it's 81 centimeters tall. You do not want to keep your tower on the floor in Mexico. You do not want to keep your tower. Put it, if nothing else, on a cinder block, okay? Now, another thing about this. I don't care how many little fans are inside that tower. It doesn't matter. You need to keep a fan. Here it would be a floor fan, a table fan down on the floor. You have to keep a fan on it when it's working. I'm sorry, you can hear the stove. So this is chicken broth. You see nothing here. Check it out. I'm teaching you. Those are little bubbles. That's all that is. Even the little white spots. See them? We boiled this before leaving it here. It was there all night. Now we're going to boil it again. Here, there's no refrigerator in this scenario. I'm teaching you this in case you don't have a big refrigerator or any refrigerator in your little room. So you boil it the night before you go to bed. Do not put any utensil in it. We have a lot of background noise. Try to hear me. And you don't put a spoon in it, whether it's wooden, metal, or anything. Don't move it. Don't stir it. Boil it. Let it cool, then top it. And go to bed. First thing in the morning, this is what we do with our beans. This is what we do with our broth. First thing in the morning, let it boil again, but let it boil, I mean really boil. This is induction. Doesn't take long at all. A little noisy, but doesn't take long. Once it's boiled again, set it aside and you can use your stove. But do not put a spoon in or utensil in it. I don't know why. I do know it's been working 400 years like this in Mexico and nobody gets sick. Once you see like a foam on top of it when you would open it, no, don't boil it. Throw it away. Throw it away if you ever see any foam on top of it. These are bubbles. These are not foam. You'll know the difference. So you just learned how to survive without a refrigerator, but do not stir it. Just boil it and set it aside. See that? We love it. There's different styles. This is our garaphones. And there's different styles of this. You get it in Mercado Libre. I can send you a link or put one below, but I mean, there are always going to be different suppliers. It's like eBay. And they run about 300 pesos, and you get it in about 2 days. Anyway, so Garrafón water, that's what I want to talk to you about, okay? Which water are you trying to cook with? Some people, because they know that in Huatulco the water is purified, they're cooking with this water. I'm not. My daughter-in-law's not. Now my son, you know, he was raised with a lot of high school friends that their furniture was a hammock. And he drinks tap water, and not from Huatulco. But truthfully, according to doctors, our systems do not get used to bacteria. Our systems cannot get used to dirty water. It's got bichos, parásitos, critters living in it, okay? So, when you want to use, we'll watch this while I tell you. When you want to use water from the tap, no matter what region you're in Mexico, you need to let whatever you're cooking boil, and I didn't mean simmer, that's simmering, boil 20 minutes. Get your watch out, time it. This is your health. Did you know that some of the bacterias, the bichos, the parásitos, those critters literally can go live in your brain? There's some of them that go straight to the brain, and I have had professional friends of mine, and it's not funny, they lose their mind over it if they don't lose their life. So that water's got to boil ferociously 20 minutes. Even when Mark and I would go to our coffee plantation in the San Martin Mountains in Veracruz, the chauffeurs would carry Garrafón water, because the bottles were glass then and mighty heavy, and they would bring up the water before we would get to the ranch. And we'd be there on the weekends cooking and having fun with the whole family. We always used, and the well water was supposed to be clean, but we always cooked with Garrafón water. If you're in a situation that you cannot, or you know, you have to cook with something other than that water, boil it. How long? What?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Did you hear Fred? One more time, Fred.
20 minutes.
So I got that. That's from the chicken, because that's chicken broth. See, that's not foam, that's bubbles. It's still good. That's not foam. You'll know the difference. Don't ever. The beans are the worst, and the worst thing that foams, I don't know why. It causes the worst, quickest bacteria and goes bad really fast is when it's got garlic in it. Anything you cook with garlic, watch it like a hawk. I have no idea why. Okay, we can turn this off, Fred. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to take this, and you can use your stovetop. Fred.
Hi, Cindy.
You know, those glasses, sometimes they fall off and everything.
Oh,
Who
my
broke
goodness.
those glasses?
My granddaughter. She loves red, and for some reason has been able to get this.
It's a battle for you. So we went to Jessic Toys, which is our import store here, and I got a fan and,
Yeah.
and some covers for the drains, because I don't enjoy the roaches coming in at night. It's that season. So what did I find? Now wait a minute. How much were these?
Oh my goodness. It's a
$25
US dollars.
Here in Mexico.
Yeah.
And then,
So
what did I just get you?
Cindy just got me a pair of reading glasses. They're 3.0 is the magnification. And she paid a total of
34 pesos.
34 pesos. Wow.
That's less than an order of tacos.
Yep.
Sideways, please. Oh, my new man. Whoa, the better to see me
Yep.
with.
All the better
Another
to see you.
tip. And this was
Yeah.
at import places.
Yeah, this was at the wonderful Jessic
Toys.
at
They
the-
probably started out with toys years ago.
They have
But
many others.
oh my goodness. So look for your plastic stores, your import stores. Another tip. And these are all the pet supplies at Jessic Toys. These are the products that you'll find in the little shops, downtowns in Mexico, in the plastic stores, and the novelty stores. They're a lot less expensive than you're going to find at the veterinarian. But you do need to know one thing. These toys, they're not Fisher Price. I mean, you have to use some wisdom when you buy these things for your pet. And Vida brought me this strainer. See the beautiful walk behind in the back? She brought me that too. But this strainer she found for me because her family used to have these all the time. They would buy them in the San Francisco Oriental area. And they're for infusion. And this particular one, she said, was literally for brewing beer. She had to look for it on Amazon. But she promised to bring it for my teas and herbs and my moringa and all my teas and herbs. So I have used it already for stevia water, which has a whole different taste than stevia. Putting the leaves in there and making the sweet water. Whole different wonderful taste. And now we're showing you how to do Jamaica. Now that Jamaica you can get from the natives walking around, the native local, or they sell it at the grocery stores by the weight. So we're going to do Jamaica. We're not going to boil it. We do not have to put it in direct sun and heat. Light is enough. There you go. Right there in my terrace. There you go. This was immediately. This was about 10 minutes later. Amazing, hmm? Again, ways to live without a kitchen. Just put your herbs directly into it and then strain. Thank you for watching Life in Huatulco. Please hit subscribe and the like button and tell people about us. Oh, and if you really enjoy learning and watching about daily life, moving to, and retiring in Mexico, then we're your channel. So please subscribe right now and hit the alert bell. That's it. Do you need a virtual mailbox so you can take care of business and personal communication on a daily basis? Are you interested in expat or nomad insurance that's highly affordable? Click our links below. Any pressing questions? Go to the PAL Tap link below. Click my paltap.me link and we'll take you to where you can call for a live chat. Life where? In Mexico!